Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're unfamiliar with me, my name is Zipporah and I talk all things music. So today we're going to react to Little Simz' new album titled Lotus. I'm kind of familiar with her. I know a couple songs. I listened to, I forgot the name of her project, but it was the album that had the song Woman on it, featuring Cleo Soul. But so far I've loved what I've heard from her. She sounds like she's an amazing artist, but I'm excited to listen to this new project. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out my other videos as well. I provide a lot of music commentary, and I also have a series on TikTok where I share my favorite songs. So yeah, be sure to check that out. So this album is 13 songs and only 49 minutes, basically 50. So it's kind of short, but I'm excited. We have a couple of features here. I don't really recognize a lot of these names. I see Sampha. Yeah. So let's get into it.
June 4th and the night is fading. How am I escaping? My reasons don't need explaining. 8 months to the Pisces season changes. Why is this Gemini hating?
I am a Pisces. Is she a Pisces? If she is, that will make sense. I'm not into like astrology and all that stuff, but they say Pisces are like very musical, and like musical geniuses are very artistic. So yeah.
Career right now will be failing, but my ship won't stop sailing. You talk about God when you have a God complex. I think you're the one that needs saving. I was under the spell and now my spirit's awakened. My life can't be controlled by no pagan, so I don't know why you came in. We went from 100 down to 0, and guess it is all your fault. Your name weren't popping until I watched, but you been added a whole lot of shit. And you know what it means. La 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 la. Selling nights, selling dreams. Got no shame, no pride. Why do you lie? Why do you lie? Why do you...
Also, I just want to say I like this alternative sound. It's giving more of like a rock sound. I'm used to only hearing her on soul, like R&B and Afro beats usually. So this is interesting.
Pride, why do you lie? Why do you lie? Why do you steal? Why do you spill blood and then go hide? Why do you take the rule book from people that hurt you and use it as a guide? I'm lucky that I got out now. It's a shame now. I really feel sorry for your wife. June 15th, and my brain is fucking fried. This person I've known my whole life, coming like the devil in disguise. My jaw was on the floor, my eyes never been so wide. But I quickly found the door the moment I realized you were there. And you know what it means, like selling dreams. Making me feel like I was the guest, but I paid for that jet. When I think back to it, it's a joke, but we know there's truth in jest. Your company going down the hill, thank God I never signed no deal. I'm trying to forgive myself, I don't need to forgive you so I can heal.
Okay, my assumption was that she was talking about a record label, so I feel like this line confirmed it. Your company going down the hill, thank God I never signed no deal. So she's probably talking about a previous record label. I don't know what her current situation is, but yeah.
Years of living on eggshells, no one can believe that he meant well. I lost part of myself in the process, can't bring back those dead cells. Financial exploitation, emotional exploitation, calculated and conceited manipulation. You were there, and you know what it means. La 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 la. Selling lies, selling dreams. I sit and think, what did I do? But that's what abusers do. Make you think you're crazy and second guess your every move. Psychological mental abuse will leave more than a bruise, will leave more than scars. June 20th I was torn apart. Therapist asking what's on my mind, huh? Where do I start? I've been a
Okay, that was Thief. I really like that song. It seems like it was mostly about her throwing jabs at the music industry and like the record labels, how they exploit a lot of artists, which is very true. A lot of these record labels will sign artists and then they have a plan put in place for them and their career. Like you'll start off maybe producing the types of songs you want to make, but they have their agenda because they're the ones that are supplying you with the money to fund these albums, fund the production, fund the tours, fund your lifestyle, all this stuff, and you have to pay that stuff back. So a lot of these record labels are very evil, but I like that song. It was a different sound than what I'm used to hearing from her, but it was good. So I'm interested to see what the rest of the album sounds like. And also in reference to the title Lotus, Lotus is a flower, obviously. I wonder if it's going to talk about her transition or like maybe growth over a period of time or like maybe recent stuff. I don't know. But next is Flood, and that's featuring Obong Jayar and Moonchild Sanelli. I'm sorry if I mispronounced anybody's name. But yeah, let's get into it.
As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. I am the...
How dare you? I was shutting down the world and it scared you. Can't hold a girl down as this bad. Shade nice on my nose and my hairdo. No.
Okay, it sounds like we're going with that alternative sound again. So, I don't know. Is this going to be an alternative album? All right, we can continue.
Don't trip off nostalgia. Too nice, but my silence nice on my nose and my hairdo. Not the type that would trip off nostalgia. Too nice, but my silence is louder. Spend off, but my finance is louder. I'm not the type to abuse all my power. Realness in the village I come from. All my dolls gotta sleep with a muzzle. You can move shapes around all you want, but no, I'm the missing piece to the puzzle.
As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. I am the...
Can't never forget when the shit stayed flooded. Niggas didn't believe in my hustle. Could've drowned, but I stayed with a mic. Why you niggas all bald, don't bite? They obsessed with my genius plan, and that's being as free as I can. They want you to stop, then they leave you to rot. But that's just not my frequency, man.
As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. I am the light. I am the light.
Number one is play your position. Don't trust all the hands that you shake. If I put the wrong code in the system, won't be no permanent change. Number two, don't take it personal. This place is infested with snakes. Don't get caught in your own trap. Every bad breed has a good trait. Number three, take care of yourself. Be vigilant, man, who you help. You pray you can make it to heaven, and they're trying to drag you to hell. Number four, don't react to a clone. Don't be the one throwing stones. Never eat with the hyenas, cause they will look at you as bones.
So what I'm getting so far is she's talking about the people that you surround yourself with and like the snakes. There's people that are envious of you, and basically they're preying on your downfall. Like they'll use you to get up to the top or move up to the next level, which is very true. It's not even just for celebrities or artists. I would say even in your life and like day-to-day things, there are people who are preying on your downfall consistently. So like don't even feed into the negativity or anything negative going on around you.
I keep the business away from the family. Sibling rivalries vicious. It's meant to be you and them God in the blood, protecting the family business. 6, don't quit. Keep building it brick by brick. Takes $1 million to send you to prison, $1 million to get you a house and a stick.
As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. As I walk this wicked ground, keep me away from the devil's palm. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light.
I feel like this is Zulu. I'm not sure
I am
though.
the light.
Okay, that was Flood. I really liked that song. It was definitely different from her usual sound once again. But yeah, I think this song was mostly just talking about watching for the snakes that are around you. You know, don't surround yourself with people like that because they will take you down with them. And it's very true, especially in life. Like, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people like yourself. Otherwise, you know, they say birds of a feather flock together. That stuff, if you have negative people around you, that stuff will start to rub off on you. And it's sad. But I really like that song. She's speaking facts, and this is very relatable. Next, we have Young.
Yeah. My testing 1 2 1 2. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Who's that creeping in my window? I get a hot flash whenever the wind blows. Nothing to my name now when everybody knows. When I'm in need of cash, I go down to the bingo. Last night I asked Jenny for a quid. This is the 5th time I'm used to taking the piss. A bottle of Rio and some chicken and chips in my fuck me up pumps and my Winehouse quiff. We love you, Amy. Who's that?
One, this flow and like her cadence is giving me Doechii vibes. Like, the way Doechii approached her album, it kind of is giving similar vibes here. Also, I love that last line in reference to Amy Winehouse, but Winehouse quiff, we love you, Amy. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. That's a legend, but yeah.
Knocking at the front door. It's the mailman. Bills, please no more. I'm 20-something young with my priorities straight. I need to buy booze and I need to buy a draw. This summer I'm going out every night. Anyone can get it, I ain't scared of a fight. You can be down or be on the other side, but this is my idea of the perfect life. Listen, but taught myself to fire when I needed ammunition. I taught myself to sing and I taught myself to shout. I taught myself how to get by and go without. I taught myself to make a proper English breakfast, cause I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I'm that girl all alone in the crowd, cause all of yous are followers and do it for the clout. I can't afford to be what everybody's on. The only way I can afford is if you do a discount. Next summer I'll probably be overseas. I speak a lot of French. Oui. Maybe just a hater, cause my future's bright. And this is my idea of the perfect life. So don't be looking at my face weird. I am somebody that they feared. I just wanna play my bass here.
Okay, that was Young. That was definitely something different. I actually really love the production and that drum cadence. It gives me like, there's a very popular drum cadence off of one of James Brown's tracks by Clyde Stubblefield, and that's used in a bunch of rap songs, period, but it's like the Powerpuff Girls theme song, a lot of stuff. It kind of reminds me of that. But I feel like this song was mostly about being somebody young. Like, this is how we sound. Typically, being young, you don't really have that much care because you think you have all the time in the world, so you're just doing whatever. You're living reckless, being young and dumb, living life. You're going to do what you want to do and not what else not what somebody else is telling you to do. So I feel like she was just referencing that. But yeah, I really like the song. I like the production and her take on the flow. It was kind of like she was mimicking somebody that sounded like they were a kid or like they were younger or something to really feed into that theme. But I really liked it. Now, the next song is called Only, and this is featuring Lydia Kiddo. I'm not really familiar with who that is, but I'm going to assume it's a singer.
Get swept in my BM, yes. Brunch in Soho with Michelin star chefs. Stepping out of place, smelling like success. Can't take.
Wait, let's talk about this production. I love jazz. Like, I love jazz. But let's get into this production. This is beautiful.
Brunch in Soho with Michelin star chefs. Stepping out of place, smelling like success. Can't take a break from making dumb checks. I'ma spend my M's, pass through the ends. Tattoo on their chest, saying SIMZ. I know you wanna live your dreams, baby. Yo, from the hood, turn into a queen, baby. And we blessed, no stress to impress. In my arm, Margiela, the gold vest. London to Jamaica, I roll my boon them. When you see the Rasta, you have to salute them. We ain't here for that hateful stuff. It's funny how they always wanna hate to love. It's you I think of on my day to day. It's only you that got me thinking safe to say, huh? Don't you give me right to fuck no other. All the lessons that I learned when I was you. You don't need to call another lover. I'm only about you. You know I need you here in my life. Have you by my side? I can never give this up, even if I tried. I'm reserved for you, they can't have my time. I see heaven when I look at you in the eye. It's a blessing we alive. I'm always on what we be on when we decide. Being in your arms is the freest I've ever felt. I is him and he is I. Give you love, I give you love. It's adrenaline, are you feeling the rush? When you ain't here, babe, I've been needing your touch. As if your voice, it wasn't healing enough. Sometimes you gotta let go, baby. Understand when your house ain't a home, baby. Through the rain, we built up the courage. So now the harder they come, we rising above it, you know? Don't you give me right to fuck no other. All the lessons that I learned when I was you. You don't need to call another lover. I'm only about you.
So this song basically is about Simz is telling her partner, like, you know, you're the only one I need, and you're the only one, I'm the only one you need, pretty much. So she's just like confessing her love. First of all, the Lydia Kiddo, she's doing what she needs to do on this track with the chorus. I'm loving it so far. And Simz' flow is crazy. Her rhyme scheme is crazy. The flow is crazy. I'm loving every second.
Myself, baby, see me genius, man, something you can teach me. I'll tell you my truth, we ain't gotta move, just enjoy the view on the roof. Call the owner, tell him we dining for two. If it's down to me, it be up to you. I'm the proof, I'm no one to choose, not no one to lose. Go.
Okay, that was Only. That is my favorite track so far. Instantly. The production was amazing. Lydia did what she needed to do with the vocals and that chorus. And then Simz with the storytelling. Like, that was just amazing. So next is Free.
Forgiving yourself. I think that love is offering your immediate help. I think that love is everything that we need in this world. I think the key is being honest and being yourself. I think love is understanding that people can change and loving them anyway through every stage. I read all about love, then I gave it to Jade. Love is sharing knowledge, there's so much to gain. Love is every time I put pen to the page. If I don't love what I'm doing, then I'm hardly engaged. Yeah, God, you love me though I am flawed. I know I'm not an innocent child.
Sorry, this line is so real. Like, if I don't love what I'm doing, then I'm hardly engaged. That is so me. Like, if I am not in any way passionate about something, I am not giving it my all. I'm not giving it too much energy. It's just whatever. But yeah. Also, the way she's describing love and what she thinks love is, I think is so beautiful. Love is forgiving yourself, offering your immediate help, understanding that people can change, and loving them through every stage. That's the description. That's just so beautiful.
Love is every time I put pen to the page. If I don't love what I'm doing, then I'm hardly engaged. Yeah, God, you love me though I am flawed. I know I'm not an innocent child, but I am yours. And if you're with me, you are safe. I know my body isn't immortal, but I am brave. I think you know it's real love when it's sincere. I'ma show them I ain't scared, eradicate fear, yeah. Let the love will set us free. Said that we will never ever crash, phone under pressure. Love your time. Trusting yourself. I think that fear is keeping true information withheld. I think fear can be exposed in abundance of wealth and then creeps in when you're not loving yourself. Fear can be dressed in a form of protection. Fear can be the culprit of slowing progression. Can be impulsive and be.
So now she's going into fear and her descriptions and understanding of fear. But that last line, fear can be the culprit of slowing progression. That is so real. Like, fear will really hold you back from being your best self or reaching your full potential. Or just succeeding in life just because you're scared of what's to come, or you're scared of maybe failing in the process. But that's so real.
Obsession. I think we fear all the answers, so we don't ask the questions. Yeah, I think that shit is a lethal weapon. I think we fear being naked from the fear of rejection. If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then why are we obsessed with seeking perfection? Fear will probably hear this and feel exposed. Fear works best when love isn't close, but love will never judge you because of your pain. Look in the mirror and say I'll love you unconditionally every day. Wishing that the love will set us free. Said that we will never ever crash, phone under pressure. Love get our use it to do better. Wishing that the love will set us free. Love is something that you can't measure. No judgment, no pressure. It's your letter, your words for whoever. Wishing that the love will set us free. Said that we will never ever crash, phone under pressure. Love get our use it to do better. Wishing that the love will set us free. Can't hold me down cause I've always been. Why they always wanna hate when the love is. Hear me now, might check, it was 1, 2. One mobile, one enough, so I had to get. I remember when they said nothing in life is. Evil spirits cannot enter when your soul is. MJ said he got the tunes, I should pull up at. Every time I bust a lyric, I've been feeling so. Every time I'm on the stage, I've been feeling so. Auntie Simbi, what she call me when my knees turn. Used to bump the train to college, I would travel for.
This is crazy. She's just going off at this point, but this is crazy.
The can trying to get. There's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can trying to get. There's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can trying to get. Said there's a war outside, pray that people go. Shout my brothers locked in the can trying to get.
Okay, that was Free. I think that is my second favorite song so far. But she's basically just talking about love, and love is pretty much the answer to setting everybody free from your fears, insecurities, hatred, because she mentioned even like war, the violence, all of that. Love will truly set us free, and that's facts. And even she discussed God, like I am religious myself, and God really does set you free. Like there is love in God. I know there's people watching this that probably aren't religious. You have your own beliefs, but I think that this is facts. So next is Peace featuring Moses Sumney and Mira May. I didn't even peep his name here, but Moses Sumney is an amazing singer. Oh my gosh. But I'm not familiar with Mira or Myra May. But I know this track is probably going to be beautiful.
She was 16, trekking through the rain just to build. To now whipping beamers out of town through the hills. She thinks about where she begun and what it takes. All you can do is try your best. So if you can't give her wisdom, at least just give her grace. The weight of the world been causing her to retreat. How can we sleep when there's murders in the streets? Guilty taking a bite but knowing she gotta eat. A time we should be praying for nothing other than peace. A time we should be holding each other for all the grief. God gave her the gift of delivering you a speech.
Don't be afraid when you're falling, trying to find yourself on the way. Don't miss your calling, your calling. I got to find some peace of mind.
They didn't let you in when you waited, thinking on how to balance a day shift. One thing you never harbor is hatred. I know the space you're in is sacred. All of the tools are at your disposal. How can you be the greatest but noble? The mountain moves, the climb is steep. Who are we looking up to as moguls? Royal, empress, life riches in excess. Minimalism don't mean you spend less. Love is the currency and it's endless. Don't be a victim of your reality. Yo, it can be draining getting through each day. And sometimes we ain't got the capacity. All I'm really needing is clarity. We all need something we can believe in. That everything's happening for a reason. In your heart you will always be home. So make peace with what you outgrow.
Don't be afraid when you're
So this song pretty much is discussing finding peace in basically a world full of chaos. So we all have things that we're personally going through, whether it be, you know, maybe you're sad, you're depressed, you're going through grief. There's world war going on in the world. And then I think in the beginning she was even talking about her experiences, like making it out of her hometown and going from that environment to now driving BMWs and like, you know, luxury cars. It can really take a weight on you after a while. And I've seen other musicians talk about that as well. But basically just trying to find peace through all of this, and like love is the answer once again.
You're falling, trying to find yourself on the way. Don't miss your calling, your calling. I got to find
falsify the grains of time, but my sleep span weak. 7 generations of need and relief.
So Moses Sumney, I feel like he's such an underrated singer, but the way he describes emotions is so crazy to me. Like, it's so descriptive, but it's not like so direct. Like, it's not ABC lines. He kind of describes music the same way Kendrick will describe his emotions. It's just so poetic. But here he says, but wishing I could falsify the grains of time, but my sleep's been weak. 7 generations of needing relief, which is like crazy. They say humans carry trauma. So anything that your ancestors maybe have been through, that trauma, emotion, pain can be carried and passed down from that child to the next child to the next child, which is horrible. But yeah, 7 generations of needing relief.
How do you find it when the sun's the patriarch? Ooh, how do you find it when the sun is dimmer than the stars?
Broken and defeated, I need help, feels like I'm losing control. Close my eyes, feel the rain, pray to God, no, I gotta let it go. I won't stop trying, no, 'cause I deserve it all. Yeah, yeah, I got to find some peace of mind.
Okay, that was Peace. That was a very beautiful track. I love the features. Moses Sumney, he's always gonna come correct, but his voice is just so soulful and like supple. But I feel like it's perfect for very emotional tracks. And Mira May, that was a beautiful chorus, and I feel like she really displayed that emotion as well. But this track seems like it's pretty much about trying to find peace in a world full of chaos and, you know, pushing through it. As a human, it can be very difficult, but yeah. The next song is Hollow.
Law and order. You was in my corner allegedly, what a fake supporter. Got a clean heart, I'm Toller's daughter. Daylight, robbery of my soul when my world got smaller. Couldn't believe it was somebody I know, a smooth talker. Pride and ego, law and order. Got family ready to kill for me, yeah, get a man sauced up. But what kind of woman would I aim to be if I can't even pray for me? Don't expect no loyalty is what life taught her. What a life that threw me bricks. There's a story written by your favorite author. You're the highest paid, allegedly. God's saving grace, allegedly. You want the best for me, allegedly. But all you got is evil eye and jealousy. It's a lot to process. God complex.
This flow. Simz. I'm loving it. She's so poetic in her delivery.
Emo, pride and ego, law and order. It's a lot to process. God complex, finding Nemo, pride and ego, law and order. I was going hard for the team, no one going harder than me. On the world tour everywhere while I'm in a stew, ras in a beat. I was writing bars in my sleep, pouring out my heart on my sleeve. You was moving like one leech. Your presence is far from a treat. They ask why I'm starving the streets. This nigga trying to hold my shit up. I'll never forget when you told me give up, and that my big dreams were far from a reach. And then I broke the tide and brought sand to the beach. To the beach.
This production, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It feels like I'm like maybe like a love scene or some transition scene in a movie.
Imposter posing, your life ain't candid. No song you make can repair the damage. Money, 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 money. Threw you off balance, law and order. You told me be wary of the sharks and then you became one. What can anyone truly expect from a day one? Moral injury. This is no longer a mystery. I know exactly how we got here. I had to accept I'd been had. Entitled people are lazy, and as members we rationalize that. You're not for the culture, you're just for the cult. They love bomb you to start, then cuff you by the heart, then watch you fall apart, then it's too late by the time they reveal their cards. I think that's an art. Recovery ain't just for addicts. When you're gaslit, that's the work of a deeply insecure person, emotionally immature person. I don't expect you're not a flawed person, but I thought you was good at the core person. Our people is who we do this for person. That's not your person. I accept life as its ways, but I don't have to forgive to finally be okay.
Okay, that was Hollow. I feel like, I feel like this song is more so about her becoming a hollow person because of things that she's experienced. So like having fake people around you, fake supporters. I think she mentioned, you want the best for me, allegedly. You're the highest paid, allegedly. God saving grace, allegedly. But all you got is evil eye and jealousy. So her becoming more famous, a lot of people, like I mentioned before, become envious and jealous of you, and they act like they really care for you, but in reality they don't. They're just waiting for you and your downfall, pretty much. So yeah, that's what I pretty much got from this track. I love the production, I love her flow and the storytelling. It's so poetic. So the next song is Lion featuring Obong Jayar again. So yeah, let's get into it.
We don't care for what they say, that's my superpower. We don't care for what they say.
Bet you never seen a young black woman so fly. Simz arrived, got the heart of a lion, my Nigerian pride. Everybody scatter, scatter, they say that the task force is waiting for me outside. Yo,
I love when she really touches and goes back to her Nigerian roots. Like, the production's always fire, but I'm loving this song so far.
Down for the ride. If I get cuffed, now I dedicate my life. Gunfire, ra-ta-ta-ta. If it gets the kicking off, will you go day my? Will you go day my side? Give me stainless gold. Think it's the time to finally take my throne. Forget that lane true, I made my own. I got the power in me, not afraid no more. Is the world gonna keep up? Clear to see they can't do what she does. Come on, follow the leader. Can't deny the truth, forgive until you figure speak up.
Ooh, don't break your neck. Looking for something like this. You will never find something like this. The way I skill them, they gon' give me life sentence.
I think this is the same person that was on her song Point and Kill, but I cannot remember. But the voice sounds similar to the person singing on the chorus.
Don't break your neck. Don't break your neck. Looking for something like this, and you will never find something like this.
Understand I'm Lauren in a prime when you see me. The rest when we see the locks, them swinging. I roll up in this bitch looking Nefertiti. Bear kiss the ring when you see me. I ain't even scrape the surface from the power that's within me. Couldn't get here without us putting up a good fight. This shit is never what it seems. Look at them like, what you mean, nigga? We just had a dream and a push by. Mama said that it will happen in good time. I was struggling to run it on my last legs. Said I never quit until I take my last breath. I was down on my luck, past tense. Now it's champagne reception, smart dress, out on my hands. It's God's plan. And with these blessings, I try to bless who I can. Go.
Don't break your neck. Looking for something like this. You will never find something like this. The way I skill them, they gon' give me life sentence.
I feel like this production is giving like Fela vibes. if you're familiar with the Nigerian artist.
Don't break your neck. Don't break your neck. Looking for something like this. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say. That's our superpower. Don't give up what they say.
That's my superpower.
Okay, that was Lion. I really like that song. I'm loving the production and her going back to her Nigerian roots, with like the Afrobeat sound, like classic Afrobeat sound. I feel like that song was mostly about her just being a strong individual, and having like the strength and the pride of a lion to like push through whatever she's experiencing. And like, I'm not afraid of anything, pretty much. So let's get into the next track. This is Enough featuring Yukimi or Yukimi. Yeah, I'm not familiar with who that is, but let's get into it. This track is funky. It's a little groovy. Different vibes than the other tracks.
She bad in that stiletto. I heard she from the ghetto. Ain't nothing like your average. She on a different level. You think you're who he feeling? Ha 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 ha, I'm screaming. Don't interrupt my song. Okay, bitch, carry on. I thought the world of you. You thought the worst of me. I'm rogue from head to toe. My steez is rock and roll. You see my London girls do it like so. Waste my time, it's a big no-no. If you ain't gonna move, you should probably go home. Don't make me pull the plug. 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 I've almost had enough. Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug. My time is of importance. Her ego on enormous. Like you didn't know I is that girl. I am an electric black girl. I'm not the one to test. I can't take disrespect. So pipe down with all that chest. My actions speak, so I always say less. I'm in too deep when it comes to this music shit. They wanna know who I'm moving with. Just know the brave survive. Maybe that's why I feel so alive. Bad gal, do it like so. Wasting her time is a big no-no. If you ain't gonna move, you should probably go. Don't make me pull the plug.
So this seems like more of just a fun track. Yeah, I feel like she's not really saying that much other than like, you know, I'm not the one to mess with. Like, I'm me. But yeah, I feel like this is more of a fun track.
Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug. I've almost had enough. Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug. Don't make me pull the plug.
So that was enough. That was an interesting track. I feel that was more of a like 70s 80s production, especially with the drum cadence and stuff, and the way she sang like the chorus and stuff. But I wouldn't say that's one of my favorite tracks, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought it was cool for the album. So next we have Blood featuring Wretch 32 and Cash. I'm assuming one of these people is a rapper. They sound like a rapper.
Hello.
Twin, Wagwan, where you? And how's mum?
Wait, hold on. Why don't you phone mum? Long time I ain't heard from you. Couldn't get one word from you.
That's why I just phoned, sorry. And I spoke to mum on her Earth Strong.
What, 8 months ago? Don't try that. It's me every day that she hears from. Arthritis in her right leg. Am I right in saying you see no wrongs?
It's like the woman won't relax. I already told her quit the nurse job. I said.
So they're having, the song is in the form of a phone conversation, but they're arguing. It seems like they're siblings, obviously. But I feel like this is like We Cry Together kind of vibes. I know I always make comparisons to Kendrick, but I feel like this, like, he has a lot of things that he's done that no other artist has done. So yeah.
I already told her quit the nurse job. I said I'll put her on a wage. What more can I say if she just wants to work? What?
Well, you can't replace her son with money. Yo, are you even in the country?
Of course I'm never in the country. It's called a world tour, funnily. And all you hit me for is money.
Well, some of us ain't got it like that, and that's not true. I'll call to check on you, and you say you'll hit me right back. Then you're gone for months, but it's nice that you finally called for once.
For once?
Yes, for once.
You're
I'm
saying
actually
for
surprised.
once. You're saying for once.
When do you ever call me?
Alright. Distance in the dark. I feel we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
Okay, this person is definitely Jamaican. Like, gotta be Jamaican, and I'm Jamaican. But I don't know who this person is. And I hope y'all don't eat me up. But, yeah.
Truth is, I just been burning bridges, finding women, hurting siblings, left me tired of winning. Found some people, but they weren't my niggas.
What, even Jay?
That's another day. I've been in the club where I drink the liquor, working through the night, but I'm working with it. Something about our ends I'm missing, cause the mountaintop, it ain't so fulfilling.
No, I hear you. And I've been worried about how you've been coping with it. There's one of you, but there's 2 of us. And I've been in need of my brother's love. But that life ain't sustainable, so don't lose yourself. And how's your health?
I have my days where I drift away and see granny's face. I'm gonna trade places. That's normal, ain't it?
So it seems like it's kind of like roles reversed, and the guy is the musician or artist. So he's a celebrity, and with him being a celebrity, he's not really there for his family as much as probably he was previously. So Simz is just calling that out, but also saying, like, you know, we need you here. I need my brother's love. So he's just talking about the issues that he experiences and how he's been.
Really, if she heard that, she'll turn in her grave. That woman loved you, no one above you. I low-key felt you were the favorite.
Bruh, that was mad.
It's crazy.
Hey, that woman, you know.
The rest of the song.
Distance in the dark. I fear we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
On a real twin, I really don't know much about your lifestyle or what comes with it, but I know you, so it's weird to feel like I can't phone you. I go to work and they play your songs, and my co-workers ain't got no clue that you're my family and your sister I'm proud to be. So when I hear you talking what you're going through, it breaks my heart into 2 pieces. It's like life's got 2 meanings.
3 series and 4 seasons. I hope you find your reasons. I found mine and found pure weakness, temptation like the group. And I'm so high, I'm on the moon, but then I'm so low, I'm on the stoop.
Bro, please come home soon.
I'm at home and in the booth, but I can't cuddle on this tune. Drums don't know me like you. Keys just lock me in the room.
Oh my god, you're such an artist. What does that mean?
That's so funny. So he's just describing, like, she asked him, like, come home soon. And he's like, I'm at home when I'm in the booth, but I can't cuddle on this tune. Drums don't know me like you. Keys just lock me in the room. So that's like a play on words, like the keys, a key within a song or key change. But that's funny because she's like, you're such an artist. What does that mean?
In layman's terms, not an in-between.
We're the same but different, and we came up different. I had to take dad's whippings, then had to shake up prison.
Yeah, well, I had to hold mum crying, so all that pain I ain't buying. Yo, just step outside yourself for 1 sec. You ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed.
I ain't the only one that's got shit suppressed. You ain't the only one that's got an intellect. And I only phoned you because
What?
I only phoned you because I need a friend.
My family is my armor. To the muddiest water, 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 water. When you clean up sins and karma, you get the muddiest water, 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 water. Distance in the dark, I feel we've grown apart. If you want greener grass, you have to water where you are.
Okay, that was Blood. I really like that track. I think that's definitely one of my favorite ones so far. And I feel like that song is also very relatable. A lot of siblings, especially as you become adults and you develop your own life, you create your own life for yourself, it is very easy for you to start to grow apart. So I have 2 younger sisters. We all live in 3 different places right now. And I can see how easy it is for us 3 to probably start growing apart. You're not on the phone all the time. We live 3 different lives. We have so many things going on, you know, work schedules, a lot of stuff. So that was very real. But I love the production on that track. I love the chorus. And whoever that was singing, I feel like that was perfect for that song. And then the delivery from Simz and whoever was rapping. But yeah, that was a really beautiful song. So next is Lotus. I'm surprised this is not the last song on the album, seeing it that it's the album title, but yeah, this is Lotus. This song is 6 minutes long. Okay. And this is featuring Michael Kiwanuka and Yusuf Days.
My halo tried to punish me. From troubled mind I came to find the waters were never sweet.
Paranoia got me looking out the window. Mood might change depending on how the wind blow. When I was young, no one told me health ain't always physical. Looking around, I ain't no different from my kinfolk. I pray we heal with words, who jobless no man can curse. I pray that I'm a vessel when I stay giving.
So that is one of my favorite sayings. Who jobless no man can curse. That's a line from Bob Marley, but I live by that. I live by that line.
Self-love means putting me first, the greatest love story on earth.
And my pain is a glory. He kept trying to control me, but your God isn't for me, so I'll be moving on. And your head forsake me, but my heart is breaking. And like dew from a flower, I see the breaking point.
Open fire, all my life a fighter. Dropped out of college, still I made it through the wire. Betting on myself to take me higher. I'm missing.
Ooh. Dropped out of college, still I made it through the wire. So that's obviously a Kanye reference. College Dropout, Through the Wire is one of his tracks. But ooh.
1,000 1,000 mini deaths within all black attire. You brought that woman to a low, I'm my amplifier. It's more than evident, I know I'm what they desire. Can't tell you what the future holds or the day I'll retire. They tell me simply it's in your hands to preach into the choir. To get your voice heard, I guess, take some finesse. This music shit, one big game, I'm playing chess. They want me speak on world issues on the internet, but that's not how I speak my truth for the way I express. You ain't got a clue how I feel and what I suppress. So when you're in the public eye, I wanna see your best. I've been saying the world's fucked from when I was 12. So don't tell me what I should be speaking on if you ain't changed yourselves. My pen has always been respected, I'm still connected. And when I write it's introspective, somewhat subjective. I'm not sure who you think I am or what you're expecting, but I've been human all my life, so please accept it. You live your life on a screen, your mind's congested. You don't know what it is I see and how I'm affected. So quit acting like the world I've been neglecting. I choose to keep myself protected. You remain infected, acting like I did a crime. You want me arrested. If I'm not good enough for you, then stop investing. It's not by force you should listen. I don't expect it, but I won't tolerate a lie or be disrespected. You're right, I'm not the damn puppet. You're prodigy. Sometimes I can't believe the nerve, the hypocrisy. I'm not responsible for the world, in all honesty. All I can do is better myself. That's my prophecy, yeah.
So I'm not sure who that's directed to. Maybe people who make comments about her or maybe haters, but she's basically saying like, I'm not responsible for the weight of the world. I'm basically only human, just like you. Like I can only do so much and I'm doing what's best for me, which I feel like everybody should do in a way. You know, I do feel like artists at the same time do have the responsibility of sharing messages and kind of, I don't want to say guiding people, but being a leader, because once you have money, you have power. Wealth equals power in my eyes. But I get it from her perspective. It's like, you're putting all this weight and pressure on me and I'm just human. I'm only human, just like you.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Underneath the sky we fire.
Rest assured your voice is heard, I'm here listening. But I don't wanna hear about no talk about you giving in. It's okay having a moment of weakness when you're low, but you're the strongest person I know, you know.
My pain is a glory. You kept trying to control me, but your God isn't for me. So I'll be moving on. In your head you forsake me, but my heart isn't breaking. Unlike dew from a flower, I see the breaking dawn. If we get it down tonight, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Underneath the sky we fire. I was always riding, now I'm on a mountain.
This production is crazy. It's so beautiful. I love when artists make really long songs, but I love a good outro. I feel like a lot of artists don't make good outros anymore, or they don't put time and effort into an outro. Okay, that was Lotus. I'm kind of confused on why that was the third to last track. Usually the album title or whatever is the final track, and this is also the longest track on the album, so I feel like that would have been a perfect outro. But we can go into the next songs. But Lotus, that was beautiful. I love the production. It was very soulful, and like I could feel the emotion. I love Simz' flow, the storytelling. Yeah, that was a beautiful song. So next we have Lonely.
I was lonely making an album, attempted it 4 times. Lost my confidence and you wouldn't believe why. Sitting in the studio with my head in my hands, thinking what am I to do with this music I can't write. Team falling apart and I'm caught in a crossfire. You selling me lies and saying I must buy. Listen, with my mental that I worked hard to protect is causing pains in my chest, so it's best that I cut ties. Trying to make an album means bearing my whole truth. Unpacking the fuckery I'm trying to heal through. Imagine telling all to somebody you trust, and that same somebody then holds it against you.
That is so real. Like, I'm sure everybody has been there, but you've trusted somebody with secrets or just coming to them in confidence, and let's say you guys fall out in the end, then they'll use that information against you. I think everybody has been there at least once, but that's so evil. But also this production on this song so far, I'm loving it.
It's almost like that somebody's trying to end you. I was lonely making an album till I realized I'm all I needed to get through. So lonely to be alone. A race against time, to take it slowly.
That sounds like Simz singing the chorus, but I'm not sure.
Playing on the weakness, and that's unholy. I'll pray for you. God is who we both need. I was lonely making an album, I ran into mad blocks, trying to find that girl everybody's a fan of. Couldn't even say what I thought was good anymore, whether I'm hands on or hands off. Maybe music just isn't meant for me anymore. Maybe I'll erase all these memories from my core. Maybe I'll do more acting and less rapping, cause I don't even know who I'm meant to be anymore. Lonely making an album is tackling all doubt. I'm used to making it with, can I do it without? No figure of speech, I get it by any means. No sucker is in my jeans, yet still having more doubts. On top of that, I'm dealing with somebody who's obsessed with more clout. I was lonely making an album till I realized my story's all I can pour out. So lonely to be alone. A race against time, to take it slowly. Playing on the weakness, and that's unholy. I'll pray for you. God is who we both need.
So that was Lonely. That song was very beautiful. It sounds like she was pretty much describing how lonely it was to create an album. But in the end, it's your story. So it might feel lonely in the process, but this is your story to tell. So yeah. But I really love that track. The production was very good, very soulful. I love her singing on the chorus. I believe that was her. But I feel like it added a really nice touch to the song. So next we have Blue. This is the last song and it's featuring Sampha, who's an amazing artist, amazing singer. I know this track is probably going to be very soulful also.
What would you do if all of your pennies were limitless? Would all your spending be frivolous? All eyes are on you to cover the damages. Would you be generous managing? Would you be calm or be panicking? Does the pound turn us to savages? How do we weigh up or balance this? How would you feel? What would you do if your life was covered in bandages? If you had a family of four and the kids wanted things you could never afford? Bailiffs are banging the door. Parents are losing their memory. Your brother is in penitentiary. He writing to you but he ain't there mentally. How would you feel? What would you do if you didn't know your identity? The love of your life is wanting to see you, but work is draining your energy. What would you say to your baby girl when she asks you about white supremacy? This generation is fucking the kids up and I'm just providing the remedies. How would you feel? What would you do if you had to write in love and memory? Were you all afraid of seeing the casket making a home in the cemetery? The truth is hard to swallow. The truth is God still loves your enemies. I know the story of Jonah. I know I come with a different aroma. I know my mind is a textbook that they can learn from, even though I ain't got a diploma. Why are we waiting? What is the hold up? Ain't no one asking to live in our shoes. From the same place with different views. Asking for help was never the move. Too much pride and too much to lose. It's true.
There's a line that we take, carry on. You and I found a way to be strong.
So how would you feel? What would you do if you thought the world was against you? You didn't talk to an angel, told him you needed some guidance. You were suffering in silence, like you're on a desert island, feeling hopeless, lifeless. Your body contracted self-doubt, and that is a horrible virus. Is this an incurable climate? Everybody's on autopilot, but when they get the diamond in the rough with minimal effort to find it, it's lonely at the top, but not in the way they described it. Who do you pity or side with? Who do you ride for? Who do you slide with? What is the saying you racking up mileage for? Can you see past all my minor flaws? Are you the type to abide the law? Are you the kind to be risking your life? What is the cause you were dying for? Always believed it was bigger than me, even when blurry and I couldn't see. Yeah, God said I'm.
So for this track, I'm not sure if she's really talking to the audience or if these are questions that maybe people ask her. I'm still kind of confused on that. But these are all things that are commonly discussed. Yeah, I'm not sure who. I think they're questions she's asking the audience maybe, but I'm not sure.
God said I'm the best for the job, I agree. Nothing is promised and nothing is free. Would you still do it with no guarantee? You're either a saving grace or you're a disturbance. What did you do when given your purpose?
It's not the fact that you're not here, it's the way you disappear. It's not the fact that you're not here, it's the way you disappear. And who am I when you're no longer here? There's a line
Okay, that was Blue. I feel like that shouldn't have been the last song. Like, I feel like Lotus was perfect to be the last track. This track, I feel like there's something else that could come next after this. But that was a beautiful song. Still a little confused on the overall theme, like blue as in being sad, obviously, but I'm not really sure of the overall theme and message of this track. But maybe somebody in the comments can explain it to me. I'm also going to look on Genius as well. But I like this album. I think it was definitely something different from what I've heard or what I'm used to hearing from Little Simz. I feel like more so, though, it was more of a sad project than maybe like a mix of happy, upbeat. It was more sadness, sad themes, darker themes, which is fine. That's not a problem at all. But I wasn't really sure what to expect with this. But I thought from Lotus, maybe it would be talking about her blossoming through her career, or maybe we start with like the low point and we work our way up to the highest point. That's what I was hoping or thinking of when I hear Lotus. But it was a very beautiful project. I think she delivered her messages very well and her bars very well. The imagery was there, the storytelling was there. I love the production. It was definitely different. So there's a fusion of like rock, there's some soul, a little jazzy feel, and then even her take on like Afro beats or Afro fusion, whatever you like to categorize it by. I think the features for this album were perfect and very fitting for each track. My only issue or complaint would be the order of the tracks. So I'd probably switch Lotus and make that last, and then I'd put Blue and then Lonely, if that was up to me. But overall, I like the album. I'd probably rate it in 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. I don't think it's perfect by any means, but I think it is beautiful for what it is. But this is just off my first listen. But I'm curious to see what you guys think of this album. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? And why? And what are some of your favorite tracks on this album? But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out my other videos for other music commentary. But see you guys in the next video.